welcome back to my channel and another video, episode 7 I think of the bikini prep series. I'll do a proper intro and everything to the vlog tomorrow, but actually first things first, if you're new here, my name is Olivia and I am a bikini competitor and a posing coach for bikini and wellness, and you're very welcome here. But yeah, I thought I'd start off the video with a massive unboxing. So every 2 months my boyfriend and I do a supplement like top up, and by top up I mean like €300 worth of supplements, which is exactly what this has cost us, but it is for the two of us. And as always, I don't know if you can see, yeah you can, on this side of the box we get everything from my core supplements. I will tell you straight away, code Olivia will save you 10%. Then there is free delivery over €70 all around Ireland, next day delivery, and they ship really quick around Europe too. But I'll give you the code again later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through everything that I've bought, and I'll tell you kind of what are my go-to supplements, what I use certain things for, why these in particular are my favorite compared to some other things, some other brands. But also, I don't know if you've seen my other videos. If you have, you'll know that next weekend I am hosting my first ever posing workshop / seminar. I know, I'm still completely mind blown. But I did reach out to the guys since them and I are pretty good friends. They're really good friends with my coach, and obviously they have given me a discount code for you guys. I don't get too much from it. I don't get any commission or anything like that, but the guys are just really good to me. And I reached out to them, told them about the workshop, and they sent me a load of stuff to give away for free to the girls that are attending. So my core, if you're watching this, thank you so much. It does not go unnoticed, and I'm sure the girls are going to love it. But yeah, let's go through everything. I'll show you the goodies for the girls at the end, but we're going to dive straight into our supplements. By the way, excuse the bare face, messy hair and everything, but it is currently Friday evening. I know I normally film my vlogs at the weekends like Saturday, Sunday, but it is a rest day today and I have a very busy Saturday, so I thought I'd start the video on Friday with the unboxing before actually going into the vlog style video, the prep updates and all of that jazz. Now keep in mind, obviously I got this box about 2 days ago, so things are already open, some of them, but we're just going to pretend that I'm literally just opening this now, okay? So I'm going to start with the big things first. So first of all, an absolute staple for me and John for pre and post workout. For me, just post workout, for him pre and post. And that is, of course, cream of rice. Now, we've tried many cream of rices, but Trained by JP, hands down, has the best flavors, best consistency, and I just love them so much. So we've pretty much been working our way up through the flavors, but we keep coming back to salted caramel. It is amazing. So Trained by JP, I have a good few things from Trained by JP and supplement needs. You'll see a theme of that here, I'd say. But yeah, cream of rice, staple. Next big thing I have in here is a big tub of whey. Now this is not for me because I do have to use isolates since I am in a prep, but if you can just use regular whey, invest in a tub of Perform. It is over €50, but it is so worth it. The flavors are bomb, and even though it's normal whey and technically it should hurt my stomach, it doesn't do too much damage. So sometimes I do have a little bit, but normally I'll actually use, I don't have it here because I didn't need any, but you'll see it in my other videos because I use it all the time. It's the isolate from Trained by JP as well, and the flavors are amazing. Right now I'm using vanilla ice cream and it's amazing. I've also used the caramel fudge, and the next one on the list is banana caramel, so I'll do an update on that one when I get it next time. But I still have loads of whey because I don't use a lot, so that's gonna wait. But this time we went for chocolate brownie batter. I've heard really good things about this flavor. Never tried it though, so we'll get John's update on that maybe tomorrow. Obviously we do get like just regular things that, you know, you'll see it everywhere. Creatine, just plain old creatine from Trek. To be honest, I literally go for the cheapest one on the website because they all do the same thing. We just use monohydrate. It's what our coach tells us to use, 5 grams a day. So literally, obviously it helps with performance and preserving muscle mass and all that jazz. So I literally go for the cheapest one, Trek. It's actually a Polish brand. It is a good brand, so I was actually surprised it was so cheap. I think this was about €15 for 600 grams, which will do us about 2 months. And then we always have a backup in the cupboard. Vitamin C. I use vitamin C all year round. I usually do double up in prep though, because obviously my immune system does go down in prep. So vitamin C every morning. I usually just mix it with the creatine, the glutamine, and some other bits that I'll show you. So yeah, vitamin C. This is my absolute best friend because you probably know by now I do have IBS and a lot of stomach problems. So Digest Max from Strom, vanilla flavor. There's also raspberry, but I much prefer the vanilla, and if you heat it up, it actually tastes like vanilla tea. It's amazing. But yeah, I do half a scoop at night with my last meal, or if my stomach is ever really bad, I'll do another half a scoop in the morning. But half a scoop at night usually does the job. And I use this all year round, off prep, on prep. This doesn't go anywhere. And yeah, it is pricey. It's about €40 for the tub. But since a serving is a whole scoop and I only use half a scoop, this lasts me, what, like 2 months? Over 2 months? Last powder kind of that we have in here is my favorite pre-workout. Now, we don't get this all the time. I did kind of want to treat myself, so I went and got the Innova Farm Nova Neuro Pump. It is a pump pre-workout. I don't use any stimulants because I just hate them. I hate beta-alanine. I hate the itch. I'm just in the gym scratching myself and I have a shit session. But this makes me focused. Literally, I go into the gym, I zone out, and I'm strong my session. I'm focused, I'm not jittery. It doesn't give, you don't have a massive come down from it, so it's really good. And we have a Mermaid Kisses flavor. So to be honest, I actually have not used this since my last prep, so I thought now would be a good time to kind of reintroduce it. And obviously, since I don't take any stimulants, my favorite pre-workout is coffee. But just with the way my job is, I literally get out of work, I run to the car, I eat my pre-workout in the car, and I drive to the gym. I don't have time to be stopping to get a coffee. So I invested in some caffeine pills. Just literally one of the cheapest on the website is just caffeine. You can't really go wrong. But yeah, one has 200 milligrams of caffeine, so that's pretty much the same amount as like a can of Monster or 2 coffees. So I'm gonna put these guys together tomorrow in training. Haven't done it yet, so I'll do that tomorrow, and I will get back to you about how I felt to my session. And obviously now going down to 4 training days rather than 5, and my volume in the sessions is literally doubling. I want to make sure I'm really giving it everything. Because like when you think about it, 4 sessions a week isn't a lot. It's about 8 hours of your week spent in the gym. So I do need to make sure I am leaving nothing in the tank when I'm in the gym. But sometimes obviously I usually train after work. I'm not always as focused as I'd like to be. So I'm hoping this will kind of give me the focus that I need in my sessions. Next, absolute staple for the both of us, just omegas. Like I don't eat fish, so I do lack omega-3, 6, 9 and all those from my diet. So I do have to supplement, but even if you do eat fish, you should still supplement. Like they're amazing, like for your hair, your nails, your skin, yeah. But why do I choose these? So again, trained by JP, like you would have seen with the cream of rice. Yeah. Why I chose these? Because these fats don't actually come from fish. They are mainly flaxseed oil capsules, which means you don't get that disgusting burp of fish after. Seriously, how many times have you taken omegas and you're just burping away, feeling like you just ate a load of fish? So no, these are really good. They don't have any weird taste. They don't upset my stomach, which is the main thing. And my cameraman is currently laughing behind the camera. Okay, next. Next we have my multivit. I specifically use the supplement needs because it has things like selenium and boron, which help boost your free testosterone. And my testosterone is on the lower side after I got my blood work done, so we know that for a fact. So these, obviously they have all your B vitamins, vitamin E, chromium, which is good for regulating your glucose levels, copper, iodine, magnesium, manganese, blah, 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 selenium, zinc, and boron, which is what we're looking for in a multivit. and it's not something you'll find in a lot of multivitamins. So again, it is pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a 2-month supply once again. They're kind of new prep additions, let's say. I don't use them in my off season because I don't need to, and they are expensive, so I try not to use them when I don't need them. But we have Trained by JP Love Heart, which helps your kidney health, cholesterol, and reduces your blood pressure, which is kind of the main thing for me, because if you've seen my previous video, you'll know I am no longer a natural athlete. I am taking clenbuterol, which obviously increases your heart rate, which is good, speeds up the fat loss, but it does also increase your blood pressure, which I have felt. I have terrible headaches, few nosebleeds here and there, so something to regulate my blood pressure is definitely not a bad thing. So we have Love Heart Trained by JP, and we also have the thyroid stack. Now I am taking T4 at the moment, or the thyroid hormone, if you don't know what T4 is, but this, like, my natural thyroid is low, very low. So before we actually decided to take T4, we were just taking thyroid stack. The thing is, it is really good. It will support your thyroid, but if your thyroid is low, it will not increase it. It'll just kind of prevent it from getting any lower. And obviously, if you're in a dieting phase, if you're in a bodybuilding prep, the leaner you get, the less food you start eating, the lower the body fat level, your thyroid drops. And if your thyroid drops, losing weight is difficult. So thyroid stack, it won't hurt. I'm sure it'll help even that 2%. And if it helps me 2%, I will take it and pay for it. The bigger stuff that we use, obviously there is more that's in the cupboard that we still have, things like glutamine, greens. This is my morning drink. So we have creatine, vitamin C, greens, and glutamine. Did I say glutamine? Mm-hmm. Glutamine. Sometimes, obviously, I said I'll also take a bit of Digest Max. Now, things like my pills, this is most of my pills. Now, I'll take like ashwagandha in the evenings, biotin for my hair, skin and nails. So I take all of that with like meal 1 usually, or sometimes even my last meal, because I'm literally out of the house at 6 a.m. in the morning. I don't eat before work, so if I take pills on an empty stomach, I will feel sick. So sometimes I just leave it till I get home. Like, as long as you do it consistently, you take it every day around the same time. It doesn't matter if you have it with meal 1 or meal 5. It's just people say you should have it with your first meal so you don't forget, but it won't make a difference if you have it with your last meal. But that's pretty much all I have. Like, I have my fish oils, my multivit, my biotin. Oh, D3K2, that's also what I take, but I still have some as well. Then these guys I usually just take in the evening. Thyroid stack, Love Heart, ashwagandha, bit more digest. And that is my stack of supplements. Like, I don't take an awful lot. Obviously we do have Clen and T4 in the mornings alongside Yohimbine before cardio as well. But they're not really things to be included in here because I don't get them off my core. Then, obviously, since I said I am on Clen, the most important thing when you are taking things like clenbuterol is hydration, because it does dehydrate you. So electrolyte supplement, especially here now, it has been hot. We're sweating a lot more. We're training in much higher temperatures and my gym does not have aircon. So electrolytes, I just got these high five. I'll show them to you now. I got these high five, 0 sugar, 0 calorie. That's the main thing. A lot of electrolytes like your Duralite and stuff like that, they will have glucose in them. Glucose meaning calories, and obviously I cannot be adding calories in this kind of form. So these are amazing. They're literally $5 a pop. I take 2 at a time. So we have berry flavor, orange and cherry, and pink grapefruit. That's the one I'm really excited to try. I'm gonna try it tomorrow. And yeah, that is everything that I've ordered for myself and John. Believe it or not, all of this was over €300. So bodybuilding is not a cheap sport, but we kind of know that. I mean, all of my savings go towards prep expensive and show day expenses, and obviously I told you before, I am making like a spreadsheet where I'm tracking all my expenses this year. So I will do a breakdown video at the end of prep showing you how much it really costs to compete. But on a brighter note, I told you my core guys have been absolutely amazing with helping me out for the seminar. So I'm going to show you how good they've been. So I have about 12 girls that have confirmed their spaces. So we've got over 12 bottles with an extra one for me. Just literally regular water bottles, but like they always come in handy. You can never have enough bottles and shakers. So every girl is going to get a little MyCore bottle. But that's not it. Keep in mind, I did text the guys asking for things, but I was completely willing to pay for it. They were like, no, we're gonna sort you out. So they sure did. I'm gonna regret doing this because I have to tidy everything up after, but fuck it. I am kind of jealous of everything they're getting, but pretty much there is one or two of everything for each girl that's coming. So we've got some little all nutrition bars. Everybody is getting a Boogeyman pre-workout. There is some BCAAs. There's little baggies that I can put everything in. Now I will have to get like proper gift bags. That's the only thing I don't have right now, but I will. There is that electrolyte supplement that I take, so everyone's getting 2 of those. And obviously everyone is going to also get a little leaflet. I might actually show it to you. So that's all the information about the website and their shop, and in the back just some of the things they actually sell. So everyone's going to be getting a little leaflet. I will pop my code on it, so all the girls are welcome to use my code. So are you guys, code Olivia, feel free to use away. But I'm honestly mind blown. Like I texted them, I was like, you did not have to give me all of this. Like I literally asked for a few bits, but no, they were like, we really appreciate your support and everything. And like I don't just say for the sake of saying it, I do genuinely love the company. Like I buy all my supplements from there. They have everything I need, from American brands to UK brands to Irish brands to Polish brands. So I can literally get most of my things in one place, which is hard to find. Like back in the day, before I knew about MyCore, before I started working my coach, I didn't know about MyCore. He's the one that introduced me to them. Like I used to shop at so many, like I get whey from that company, I get BCAAs from that, pre-workout from there, and I just end up spending a load of money on deliveries because obviously I'd have to pay delivery on every single website. So now having one place where I can get everything has been an absolute lifesaver, especially in prep, especially with the little discounts. And oftentimes they do really great deals, like they'll do a tub of whey and cream of rice for like a special bundle price, which I love because they're literally my staples. Like post-workout is always cream of rice and whey until the carbs drop. But yeah, I'm honestly mind blown by everything they've done. Now I need to go tidy all this up again. My energy is not there today for that at all. To be honest, today is the first day I'm feeling preppy. 14 weeks out this weekend, I'm starting to feel preppy, but I will go into everything tomorrow morning. I will start the vlog as usual with a prep update, and I might do a full day of eating. So I've done a couple of full days of eating now on my channel, but mainly rest days just because of how busy my days are. But tomorrow I'm gonna make the time, I'm gonna show you what I eat on a training day, and I'm gonna show you how you can jazz up your meals a little bit. So we are planning to turn our last meal into something a little nicer tomorrow, both me and John. Obviously still staying on plan, not deviating from it, just cooking things in a little bit of a different way. So stay tuned for that. Now, a little hint as to what it is, the weather has to be nice to make it. If the weather's not nice, we might have to improvise. But we'll see how the day goes tomorrow. I've got a very busy day, check-ins. I've got a few hours opposing clients, so tomorrow's definitely a busy day, but I will do a proper full day of eating and a prep update tomorrow. So that is it for today. I hope you like my little, not so little haul. Obviously, if you have any questions about supplementation or anything like that, please feel free to drop me a DM. Go over to my Instagram and drop me a DM there. I'll pop the name somewhere on the screen. I always reply, I always look at my DMs, I always look at my comments, so feel free to ask any questions in there as well. And yeah, I need to tidy this up. I need to go take a shower because literally, like, I've been to work today, I've done my cardio, we went grocery shopping because we always grocery shop on a Friday, hence why I've decided to take my extra rest day on a Friday, just so I have time to get everything done. And now I also have time to start the videos earlier, maybe show you a bit more content going forward, which is also good. But yeah, I'm not gonna extend this any further because I don't want this video to be an hour long between this and everything I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave it there and I shall see you in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. It is the next day. It is Saturday, the 10th of June. And as of tomorrow, Sunday, we are 14 weeks out. And I had every intention of showing you today what I normally eat on a training day. But things have literally taken a complete 180. So what I might do is I might tell you what I'm going to be eating on training days from now on, later on. But today is a little mini high day, it turns out. So from tomorrow and from Monday, because Monday is my next training day after today, we are going to be pushing quite hard with only having carbs pre and post workout. The rest of my meals will be no carb on the training day. But for today, we are actually having a little bit of a top up in carbs. So pre and post workout stay the same, breakfast stays the same, and meal 2 stays the same, but we are having a nice carb meal to finish the day. Whereas normally my last meal is 0 carb anyway. So that is nice. I'm really happy with that. Also, the portions of chicken and things like that have gone up. So, not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because it's not that I mind going low carb, it's just that I know we're only 14 weeks out. There's still a lot of time, so going such low carb at such early stage is worrying. But I know we have to because my body hasn't really been dropping the weight that we wanted it to as quick as we wanted it to. So obviously now with the assistance of T4 and Clen, where we expected bigger drops. So this is the plan moving forward, and obviously the earlier we push, this means more high days, you know, cruising into show day rather than chasing a low weight, you know, days before stepping on stage. So I'm hoping this is when my body starts responding to. The only thing I'm really nervous about is the no carbs during the day, because the majority of my day is spent at work, and going through a whole working day with no carbs can be difficult. Like, I usually really look forward to my lunchtime carbs. So that's something we're just gonna have to work with. Drink a bit more coffee, I guess, just to push me through. Apart from that, cardio has also increased, so we're up to 60 minutes now. I've done 40 this morning, and he said to just leave it at that. He actually said if you've only done like 20 this morning, because he knows I usually split it up, he was like, don't bother with the post-workout cardio. I was like, for God's sake, the one day I don't split it and do it all in one go. But yeah, so we just leave that where it is. Obviously we have a nice little bump up in food today, which is gonna be amazing. And yeah, cardio up to 60 every day from tomorrow. Everything else remains the same, so it is really time to push. But I'm ready for it. I am so ready for it. But for today, I'm just gonna show you what I'm eating throughout the day. I already have my first meal prepped because I have gotten up this morning, I've done my check-in, which you would have seen. I've done my client check-ins already, so I had 4 this morning. The rest I do during the week, so I have different check-in days for the girls, usually my rest days. So yeah, I've done that, and now I need to get ready for posing clients. I have 3 hours back to back now, and then I have 1 more client later on. So yeah, I need to get going because I have clients now, then we have to get to the gym and then come back home and get ready for more posing. So it's a busy Saturday as always. You know the drill by now, my Saturdays are usually fairly crazy. Also, if you're wondering what leggings I'm wearing, if anybody even cares, Shein's finest. I am in love with Shein leggings. I think I've ordered like 4 pairs last week and I'm just waiting for more sport bras now. I love Shein. I literally paid like 10 euros for these and they're amazing. Same with the maroon ones I wore in the last video. Also Shein, also like a tenner. So yeah, I'm gonna put my first meal together. It's already meal prepped. I literally just have to heat it up and add a bit of fruit to it. And then we're just gonna take it meal by meal. Meal timing might be a bit off today. So I need to eat now, I need to eat before training, after training, and then I am probably going to leave 2 meals fairly late today just because I told you yesterday, John and I are having a little date night. The only thing, so I'm going to tell you straight away, we were thinking instead of eating my normal chicken, rice and veg, we were thinking of making like barbecue skewers, and we got little disposable barbecue because the weather in Ireland for the last 2 weeks has been so hot. But on the day we finally decided to do this, it is lashing outside. So I don't know how that's going to go down. If not, I'm thinking we just pop it into the oven and still make skewers because I've really been in the mood for skewers. And I have peanut butter with that meal, meaning I can make like chicken satay skewers. So we're going to see how it is, but I do want to leave 2 meals for the evening quite late tonight because obviously we're having a little date night, so we're probably not going to go to bed at 9 o'clock. So I finished posing just before 7 p.m. So ideally I still want to have 2 meals left for that time. The only thing I might do is I might swap around meal 4 and 5 and have my oats first, so then we don't have to rush making that barbecue meal and have that as our last meal. So I might do that. But we're going to see, we're going to take it hour by hour today. It's a very busy day and we do still have to train. I have no post-work cardio at least, that's nice. But yeah, I am gonna stop rambling now. I'm gonna show you meal number 1 and then go teach my posing clients because one of my clients today is 3 weeks out, so it's really time to bring it together. And on that note, if you are looking for a posing coach, don't be afraid to hit me up. I teach bikini and wellness both for PCA and NPC. Also, I can handle natural federations too, just not your like pure elites because I'm not there yet. But yeah. What are we eating for meal number 1? It is not glamorous whatsoever because I told you I have a very busy day and I prepped this the night before. So starting here, we have 2 chicken rashers air fried. Then we have 1 egg and 2 egg white omelette with scallions, and then I season it with salt, pepper and paprika and a bit of chili flakes. And then underneath there is some mushrooms and peppers that I batch cook and just put into all my meals. And then we just have a little side salad of lettuce, cucumbers, and 1 little pickle slice because I love my pickles. I'm going to top this off with my favorite sugar-free ketchup from the Polish shop. It does not taste like sugar-free, hence why it's my favorite. It's really, really good. As you can see, I'm starting to run out. And it's really annoying because I can only get it in 1 shop here and it is a bit of a drive away. And then to top this meal off, we have 50 grams of blueberries that I just kind of snack on as a dessert after. Meal 2 isn't huge and sometimes it does actually make me more hungry than I was before eating it. But that's just how it is. We roll with it, and obviously then in about 3 hours we're going to get a pre-workout meal in, which I will show you in detail. I don't think I'll be sharing calories and macros today if I'm being honest, because I don't feel like it's very needed information for people at this stage. If I'm being honest, I don't really know where my calories are at. I'd have to put it into my MyFitnessPal to know, or just count up the totals in my tracker from my coach, but we don't discuss that. I don't see my total calories. I don't need to. I'm on a meal plan, so whatever he says I eat without questioning it. So that is that. So I'm gonna eat this really quickly. I'm gonna have 1 more coffee and get on to teaching clients. I love my Saturdays. I love it. Every Saturday. So, you know, John and I were kind of thinking of our goals for the next 2 years, and I'd love to have a posing studio, but renting anything in this country, in Ireland, is very, very expensive, and I just can't afford to rent out a studio as of now. But I think John and I are going to be moving out together in the next 6 to 7, 8 months, maybe, after prep anyway. But I will be renting an apartment with John, which we have been saving for, and we know we can afford it. So we are thinking of getting a 2-bedroom and transforming one of the rooms into a posing studio for me, and maybe a little bit of an office for him, because he does work from home a good bit. So that's definitely in the plans. That could be in the works, end of this year, start of next year. So definitely stay tuned for that. But I'm not going to ramble any longer because I really do need to get ready. I don't want to be late for my lessons, even though I'm literally just hopping over to the living room for them because they are all online today, thank God. I love teaching in person, but when I teach in person, I try to only schedule clients in person because I teach from the warehouse gym in Oranmore. And if I've online and in person, it's a bit difficult because I have to finish up here, then I have to run to the gym, and yeah, if I ever have like home gym home, it's a lot of running back and forth. And I know in a couple of weeks I will not have the energy to do that because 14 weeks out now, we are going to do a proper review at about 10 weeks out as to what our protocols are going to be going forward. But as of now, given until 10 weeks out, we are pushing and pushing hard. So I am ready. So ready, but I need to go. So I will see you in the next clip, probably pre-workout. So 3 hours of posing down, time for a big break. Cherry eyes. And pre-workout meal, because we need to head to the gym before I come back home to more posing. So the pre-workout special. This is not changing next week, thank God. So we have 5 corn cake thins. They are like 19 calorie thins. They're kind of like your Jacob's rest cakes and corn cakes. I much prefer corn, and it does sit really well with me. So 5 of these. 80 grams of banana. Then we have 20 grams of nut butter, and if you know me, you know I can't just have one. So we have just regular smooth. We have this one that I got a while ago and actually reviewed it on YouTube. I loved it at the time. For now it's just alright. I'm just kind of getting through it and probably won't get another one, to be fair. I'm kind of bored of it already. But it's the cinnamon and raisin peanut butter. And then I have a little bit of drizzle left, and I really want to get rid of it because I got a new bottle. So I'm just going to scrape it out of the bottom. So yeah, 5 corn cake thins, 80 grams of banana, 20 grams of peanut butter, and a very sad 80 grams of chicken that I seasoned with some salt and cinnamon. Don't actually knock it till you try it. Salt, cinnamon, and peanut butter on chicken goes really well. So I'm going to put it together, eat it up really quickly, head to the gym, and I need to plug in my camera before we go, so I'm not going to show you myself eating it. But, I mean, it's not that exciting anyway. And it is not raining anymore, so our plans of having a little barbecue might still happen. So we'll see. Hi Matilda. That's our little friend that just lives on the windowsill now and we feed her and everything. She's great friends with the dog, and her favourite bed is our flower pot. Yeah, time to get a pre-workout meal in, go to the gym, do an upper body session. So from now on, Saturdays are upper body, and then get a coffee after because that is a must on a day off work. And then head home, eat my post-workout, which is really nice today. I forgot to say when I was telling you how different my diet is today to a normal day, I actually have more cream of rice. Normally I have 70 grams cream of rice post-workout. Today we have 100. So that's going to be nice. It's actually the same amount John has.
Except yours will be twice the volume.
Yeah, mine will be twice as voluminous because I'm all about volume. So yeah, that is the plan of action. We might see my dad in the gym today. He said he might be there around the same time. So I get a few clips of him, and then you'll be able to see who blessed me with my delts. But yeah, no, seriously, I need to kind of get my shit together and keep going and leave the house because I really don't want to be late for everything today. So yeah, let's eat and go. What are you training?
Delts and arms.
Delts and arms, upper for me. And then you still have cardio. I do not, because I got up early and got it all done.
I'm 25 minutes now.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I get up early to do my cardio, do my check-ins, and teach posing while he actually got to leave the house and go for a coffee with his family, and I couldn't go. But that's my life. But yeah, I shall see you in the next clip. I might see you before I start training. If not, you'll see me in the gym. Also, I will not be filming my whole session because I'm doing the exact same session I did in my vlog last week. So you can head back and watch it there. But if I do see my dad, I might film a few clips. Or John. Maybe he wants a few clips of his training. Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And do you know what? I'll see how much time I have after. I'm going to bring my heels with me. I might do a bit of posing. But don't quote me on it because I just don't know how long we'll be in there and what time we get back. Hello, it is 3:30 p.m. and we are back home for the gym. I got my coffee, John has got his coffee, iced Americano, sugar-free vanilla and a dash of coconut milk. So I did not film any clips in the gym, honestly. After 3 hours of posing this morning, I was a little tired and I was just trying to get through the session and the gym was just so hot. I was sweating after one exercise. And as I said earlier, it's the exact same session that I did last week on last week's vlog. So just skip back to that one and you can see. I did film a bit of my posing, as you would have seen. You either saw it before this clip or I'm about to insert it now. We shall see. But it is time to make our post-workout meal. So today we've got a little increase in my post-workout from 70 grams of cream of rice to a whole 100. And also, I was in the shop because I do have berries with this meal. I walked into a shop because we needed some chicken for tonight. And I found a little punnet of fresh strawberries. So I do have 50 grams of berries in this meal, berries of choice. So strawberries it is. But I'm going to show you what cream of rice and what weight and everything. I know it's in the unboxing, but I'll still actually show you which ones we've got because this is the one that I showed you yesterday in the unboxing. So John is actually going to have this one. I'm going to finish off the chocolate fudge one. It's really nice as well. I do really like it. But I don't have it anymore, but my favorite, same brand, trained by JP, white chocolate coconut. It tastes like Raffaello, and my favorite flavors of chocolate is white chocolate and coconut. So that one is a good one. That is definitely my next one. I kind of got the salted caramel because I know Mr. I started prep today really likes it. Yeah, it's John's first day of prep. But yeah, so with this, normally I would have this way. So 100 grams cream of rice, 15 grams of usually whey isolate. But today my coach is gonna have to excuse me because I showed you yesterday John got himself the whey from Perform, just regular whey, not isolate. But my stomach feels really good today. So I'm gonna give it a try. It's only 15 grams, can't hurt. And I really wanna try the chocolate brownie batter flavor because I've heard such good things about it. So I will let you know if it's good. And then with this, obviously I said we have the strawberries. We also have 10 grams of 85% dark chocolate. That's my cream of rice there. I need to mix it up. And John has kindly made my whey. Let's look at that consistency. Wow.
That's because I made it.
See, that's the thing about normal whey concentrates and not isolates. The pastes are so much thicker. Do you know what? I'm going to do a taste test right now because I can't stop myself. Plenty there to go on the cream of rice, so.
10 out of 10.
It actually tastes like brownie batter. I wonder if you baked it, would it do anything? Ooh, or no, baked oats with that.
But imagine making that into mousse in the fridge.
Brownies. Yeah, if you put your whey paste in the fridge for a couple of hours, it turns moussey, like those protein mousses from like Lidl or Aldi or those. But I was gonna do it this morning and I forgot, so we're just gonna eat it like that. It is amazing. I am jealous. But after this meal, back to my isolates. And also, obviously, as with most of my meals, especially my sweet meals, we need to feed the peanut butter addiction. So we've got 10 grams of peanut butter. I'm not sure which one I'll do yet. I'll probably do my favorite one at the moment, or do a mixture like I always do. But my favorite one at the moment is this one. It's the same brand as the cinnamon raisin, but it's crunchy honey roasted and it has whole peanuts inside. So not like, you know when you get a crunchy nut butter and it's just little bits of peanuts? This has whole peanuts in it. So it's probably going to be this one and maybe just a little bit of regular smooth or drizzler. So I'm going to put it together, show it to you, and we'll do a nice little taste test of the cream of rice and the whey and the strawberries, especially the strawberries. And I'm very curious to see how I'll feel after a whole 100 grams of cream of rice. I haven't had that amount in quite some time. Even in my off season, I've never made it up to 100 grams. I think 70 or 80 was my top. So I'm excited and really, really hungry. So let's put this together. Okay, so here it is. 100 grams of cream of rice. I've literally filled up a whole Pyrex bowl. Look how beautiful. Got the berries, the chocolate, the nut butter, the whey paste, and a bit of pink salt on top. So remember I told you both me and John have 100 grams today, just the one day. So this is my 100 grams because I make it my special way. And this is his 100 grams.
A little less.
Literally half of the amount. Keep in mind, it looks like a lot because there's like 40 grams of whey paste on top. So, explain yourself.
So what I do is put a small bit of boiling water in, then cold water, and then that's it. I don't put it into the microwave.
See, what I do is I put in boiling water, whisk it up, then add more hot or cold water just until it's a little bit too runny. And then I pop it in the microwave and it fluffens up and it thickens up. But yeah, let's give it a taste. It's really hot though, so I might burn myself. Yeah, I'm gonna try the whey on its own first. I actually think I prefer the chocolate fudge to the salted caramel.
What about cookies and cream?
Cream of rice.
Oh, the cream of rice, sorry.
Yeah, I'm talking about cream of rice.
No, salted caramel for me.
I really like the chocolate fudge. Okay, now let's get a berry in here. Let's get cream of rice and the strawberry. Oh, the strawberries are good. Do you have any berries in your meal plan?
Nope.
No.
Not yet.
Also, he has a Squares bars in his post-workout, which I haven't had since I think the start of my off season. So what I usually do is I just enjoy it, you know, have it with a coffee or just have it on the side. No, he puts it into his cream of rice.
Just sprinkle there. Sprinkle there.
Why?
Because it tastes so good.
Why?
It's a good mix.
Can you even taste it?
Yeah. The only thing is if you leave it go for too long, it's soggy.
See, that's what I mean. Or what I used to do, so I'd have like the regular plain marshmallow in my plan, but I never listened. And I just take out a bit of cream of rice so I could have a higher calorie Squares bars. And I get the either like chocolate or the cookies and cream. I take off the chocolate bits, like the white chocolate bits, and I put it into my cream of rice so it melts, and then I just have a plain Squares bar on the side. Or what we do, because I could never decide on a flavour, so I'd give half of mine to John and I take half of his because we'd have 2 different flavours. I miss those days. But from Monday, this is going to go down to 70 grams of cream of rice, and the rest of the components are the exact same. So, not many changes in pre and post workout. The only thing that's changed is I used to have banana here and berries in pre, so we've just swapped that around because it makes more sense to balance out the carbs in the 2 meals. And then the main difference is meal 2 and meal 5. So carbs gone, chicken up a bit. So we've upped the protein a little bit and dropped all of the carbs apart from pre and post. So that is going to be interesting. But it's nothing we can't handle. And yeah, I'm going to eat this. Then I'm going to prep a few bits for that little barbecue I told you we're planning. And I'm more protein clients. So the day's going to be over before I know it. But it's okay because we have another day off tomorrow. And my plan, because my mom and her partner are away on holidays right now. So I'm planning to deep clean the shit out of this house tomorrow.
And I'm gonna help.
He's gonna help. They're not gonna recognize the house when they come home. I will see you in the next clip when I'm eating my next meal. Now, it is not time for our final meal just yet, but I have been prepping some bits in between posing clients. Now, it is 7 p.m. now, and I am, well, 6:30, and I am finally done with clients for today. I love them, but I'm so tired. But anyway, I've been kind of prepping stuff in between because I usually have about 15-20 minutes in between clients. We have sweet peppers, mushrooms, and red onions. So this is going to go on the skewers. Then I have made 2 little turkey burgers. So I got my turkey mince, 125 grams, and I popped some peppers, mushrooms, and scallions inside with a peri-peri seasoning. Made them into 2 little burgers. That's actually going to be for tomorrow, but since we're prepping all of that food today, I might just make some extra for tomorrow so I don't have to worry about it. The star of the show today is going to be chicken. So we've got some chicken breasts. I sprayed some fried light on it, and then I put in some of that peri-peri seasoning that I told you about. And what we're going to do is we're going to skewer them up. So I'm going to make today's and tomorrow's. So I have 150 grams today in my last meal, and I have 125 grams tomorrow. So I'm just going to make enough for today and tomorrow. So I'm going to make little skewers with chicken, mushrooms, peppers, and onions. And then I do have rice with it today as well, so that's going to be amazing. And nut butter. Tomorrow, unfortunately, is just going to be the skewers, but it'll still be amazing. I haven't had a barbecue in forever. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm so excited. But I still have one more meal to go before that. I'm going to have my oats that I told you about earlier. So I'm going to make them very, very soon. I probably won't show you how I make them because I've done it so many times in my videos. So just go back, and I think it's even in the last video where I did a full day of eating. So my method for making the best oats ever is there. But it's going to be oats, berries, peanut butter, and a bit of whey. And it's going to be delicious. I love a good bowl of oats. And voila! Here are my beautiful skewers. I try to alternate in order. I'm probably going to pop a bit more seasoning on it before it goes on the little barbecue. And yes, I have labeled them so I don't get confused, but I've got 2 skewers for today, 2 skewers for tomorrow, then the turkey burgers, and then John is doing the exact same thing to his. He's just got a bit more chicken. And then whatever veg is left over, if there is any, I'll probably just pop it on the barbecue itself as well, just to grill them up. My poor little boy hasn't been eating his food since mommy and daddy left for holidays, and he's completely ignoring me. So I've decided to treat him a little bit, especially since it is actually his birthday next week. So we've got him some beef, and I'm gonna make him little burgers as well so he finally eats something. But yeah, it is time to make my oats. I'm gonna put these aside for now, let them marinate, put some more seasoning on, and it's time to make my oats. And here we have it, probably the last big bowl of oats on a training day for a long, long time. But we have 60 grams of oats, 10 grams of whey, 100 of berries, and 20 grams of my array of nut butters. And see, normally I put the whey inside, but since it is only 10 grams, which is not a lot for 60 grams of oats, so I wouldn't really taste it. I made the paste, and I put in some of this sugar-free hazelnut coffee syrup inside the oats. I do try to limit these kind of syrups, but from time to time, it won't hurt too much. So I'm going to relax for a little bit because it's been a very busy day. And with my baby spoon, enjoy my oats. I'm gonna miss them. But you know what tastes better than oats? Winning bodybuilding shows. And that's what I'm gonna do this year, so no, I'm joking, but obviously I know it needs to be done, and it requires low carb for me because I'm useless, to be honest. My body just doesn't respond to very high carbs. I know I need to diet on low calories and higher cardio, so I knew what I was signing up for, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy my bowl of oats. But after today, after that little bit of a high day, I will be refreshed tomorrow, ready for my morning 60 minutes of cardio and everything that is to come for the next weeks. Like, our plan is to kind of keep pushing now as hard as we can, so we're not chasing our tail at the end of prep. And I am seeing my coach Mike in person at the start of August because we will be flying over to Manchester for my birthday. Actually, it's a bank holiday weekend this year, so we're gonna head out to Manchester do an in-person check-in with him. I'll be about 5 weeks out at that stage, which is just perfect. It's exactly the time that I'll definitely need his reassurance. So that is the plan, but until then we push and we push hard, we top up when needed. So yeah, that is the plan. But I don't want this video to be crazy long, especially with a big unboxing at the start. So next time you'll see me, I'm gonna attempt to make that barbecue. And if it doesn't work, everything is just gonna go in the oven. So we shall see. Showered, bare face, and as predicted, it is raining. What is new in Ireland? 2 weeks of a pure heat wave, and the day we decide to do a barbecue, it is lashing outside. So, grill in the oven it is. This is John's. This is mine. As I said, these for today, these for tomorrow, turkey burgers for tomorrow, and just the extra veggies that didn't fit. And yeah, we're gonna pop it in the oven, and I'm sure it'll taste just as good. Have the barbecue smoky taste, but it'll still be good. To be honest, this is the first time in a while we are cooking fresh chicken and not like taking it out of the freezer already cooked. So it's still quite the treat for me. I'm gonna have my rice with this as well, my nut butter, and maybe a Pepsi Max cherry to finish the day. And we're just gonna chill out, watch Netflix, have a little date night together before the house is full of people again come Monday. It is actually not looking too bad. Fogging up, but you get the idea. We had to switch them because obviously the top is like burning and the bottom's uncooked. And since it is date night, we obviously need a drink. So I've got Pepsi. And John has the sparkling ice that I've showed you before. Obviously no alcohol for us, but that doesn't mean we don't get to enjoy a drink together. Pop in the ice, babe. Yes. And pour in. To your first day on prep. And our final time alone here before we move out.
One more day.
Yeah, we have one more night tomorrow. One more day. And we're spending it deep cleaning the entire place. After cardio posing, that is. And meal prep. So tomorrow is not going to be much of a rest day, if I'm being honest. To be honest, I'll probably get about 12k steps just cleaning this place. Running up and down the stairs. Yeah. Oh yeah, and John, you gotta cut the grass.
I've cut the grass.
Unless it's raining, then you can't.
Secretly hoping.
Hopefully it's raining. And voila! This nearly went how we planned it, minus the barbecue. What do you think?
It's not going to taste smoky, but it'll do.
It'll do. I mean, what I said earlier to our friends, compare this to the frozen cooked chicken.
Way better.
Exactly.
And it's actually tender.
So is this for 2 days or 1 day?
2
2 days. So you have two
Yeah.
skewers for today?
2 each.
So 2 for today. I have 2 for today as well. 2 for tomorrow. Turkey burgers for tomorrow. And both of us have rice. That's his. This is mine. I made it aesthetic for you guys. And then I still have the nut butter, so I just put it in separately, and I'll probably just dip my actual just chicken in it. And then I made a little sauce. I know it looks disgusting, but it's just sugar-free ketchup and a tiny bit of mustard. Obviously mayo with this would be so good, but we don't have mayo. We don't have the macros for mayo. We've got date night special. As I said, we are just going to enjoy this evening by ourselves, but it would be rude not to give you a taste test. And we didn't even bring forks. So I'm literally just going to bite it off the skewer. I'm just going to start with the chicken itself. Oh wow.
I'm going to get a bite of feelings.
It's so juicy.
I wish we could do fresh chicken all the time.
Yeah, we don't have time to be cooking fresh chicken
So
every day.
dry.
And let's get a nice grilled pepper.
Mushy.
I'm gonna pick off a piece of chicken. I will go grab cutlery to eat my rice and everything, but I just want to give you a taste test now so I can just enjoy this after and we can watch a movie. But I'm gonna dip it into that little sauce I made. So good. Do you want to try the sauce?
I think he wants to try some food.
He already got food off me. It's fine. Try it. Approved. So yeah, I still need to take a picture for Instagram, of course. Speaking of, make sure you go and follow me on Instagram as well. I will pop the names somewhere on the screen. But for now, we are going to shut off for today. No more camera in our faces. We're gonna eat this and we're gonna watch a movie. We're going to drink Pepsi.
0 alcohol.
0 calories. What I kind of wanted to show you with this meal is how you can still make your food a little bit more exciting. We are in bodybuilding preps right now, the both of us. And it's not just eating chicken, rice and green veg. So you can still make it enjoyable. I have my rice weighed out, I have my chicken weighed out, I have my veg weighed out, 150 grams. And the only different thing that I did is cook it a different way, not meal prepped. And I think that is something that's very important that we're going to implement going forward, is at least once a week at the weekend, cook our meals fresh, sit down together. And yeah.
Because we don't get that much time.
Because we don't get that much time. Obviously, we have about an hour together in the evening when we are back from the gym before we need to go to bed. So, you know, we make our cream of rice as quick as we can, we eat it up and we go about getting ready for the next day. So having moments like this is very important for us, especially now. Because obviously, being in a prep, we can't do everything. We can't go out on a dinner date. We can't do a lot of things. But there is also a lot of things we can do. And I have mentioned that in my previous video. I've actually made a whole video on things you can do in a bodybuilding prep. So make sure you go check that out. But yeah, we're going to eat this, enjoy every second of it, and then head to bed because I do have an early morning tomorrow of cardio. I have my first whole 60 minutes of cardio of this prep tomorrow morning. And then I'm teaching a little bit of posing before getting cracking on this cleaning and meal prep and everything. So that is it for today. I might as well just outro the vlog right now as well. Yeah, I was going to do it tomorrow morning when I have a face on, but let's just do it now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you made it to this part of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next video, and I will take you along to my first ever posing seminar. So see you in the next video. Hope you have a good morning, day, evening, night, whatever it is. And I shall see you in the next video. Ciao.
Ciao.